Well, so far we solved only linear equations of one variable or two variable. 2x plus 1 is equal to 3. This is one linear equation of one variable x, and we also solved linear equations of two variables, x minus 2y that is equal to 3, x plus y that is equal to 4. This type of equations, this is a set of linear equations, and having two variables x and y, we solved these two simultaneously. It is also called simultaneous linear equations. These are called linear equations because these equations represent straight line. Okay, and you can see that the maximum power of these variables is 1. Okay, similarly, what is a quadratic equation? Consider this equation: x square, this is 2x square minus 3x plus 4 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. You can see that the maximum power of the variable x is 2. Okay, so this is quadratic equation of one variable. This is only involving one variable x. Similarly, like a cubic equation, quadratic equation. Okay, the cubic equation like this: x cubed minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. The maximum power of the variable x is 3. So this is a cubic equation of one variable. And similarly, the quadratic equation is 3x fourth minus 2x square minus 3x plus 4 is equal to 0. This type of equations are called quadratic because the highest power you can see is 4. Okay, and the highest power only matters to decide the type of equation. And suppose the one equation is like this: cube 3x cubed minus x is equal to 0. This is a cubic equation. It may not be having the terms containing x square or the constant term, but the highest power of the variable x is 3. That's why it is called a cubic equation. Quadratic equations, how to solve those equations. Okay, let us now erase this. Let us take one example of the quadratic equation and how to solve it. There are different methods of solving quadratic equations, and you can take any method to solve these equations. Let us now consider one quadratic equation. This is x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. How to solve this equation? This is a quadratic equation, so we will get two solutions of x. Okay, now how to solve this? There are different methods, but we will use the factorization method. And the first thing is that you have to factorize this polynomial. This is a polynomial. How you have to factorize? First thing is that you have to split this term, so that the sum of those two terms, if they will be combined, we will get minus 5x, and the multiplication of the coefficients of those terms you will get 6. So let us try this. It's x square. If I'll take 3 and 2, so we can take minus 3x and minus 2x. So minus 3 into minus 2 is 6, and minus 3x plus minus 2x will be minus 5x. X square minus 3x minus 2x. So minus 3x minus 2x we get minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. You can see that this coefficient, two coefficients, if you will multiply these two, we will get 6, and if you will add these two coefficients, we will get minus 5. So the equations, quadratic equations, they are factored in this manner. So taking x common from these two terms, we get how much? X minus 3, and from these two terms we can take minus 2, so it will be x minus 3, that is equal to 0. Now from these two terms we can take x minus 3 common. Taking x minus 3 common, so we get from this it is x, and from this term it is minus 2, that is equal to 0. So these are the two factors of this polynomial. If you will multiply these two by simple algebraic multiplication, then you will get this. Okay, so now these two terms are multiplied, these are the factors. These two terms, when you will get 0, either this one will be 0 or this one will be 0. So if x minus 3 is equal to 0, so we get x is equal to 3. This is one solution. If you will put the value of x 3, you can see that 3 minus 3, that will be 0 multiplied with this. This is 3 minus 2, it will be 1. So 0 into 1, that is 0. So this is one solution. Similarly, x minus 2, if x minus 2 is equal to 0, then we get x is equal to 2. This is one solution. If you will put x is equal to 2, this is 2 minus 3, this is minus 1 multiplied with 0. 2 minus 2 is 0, so we get 0. Okay, so these are the two solutions of this quadratic equation. Similarly, for any quadratic equation, you can find the solution by factoring them. Okay, that's all for now. We'll discuss more later.